What's up, guys? We are back with another video, and as you guys can see, I just woke up. I'm looking rough, but it is what it is. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel, and let's get into our breakfast as always. So today we're starting off with the usual. We got 4 eggs, a protein waffle, and a banana. I'm running out of food. I need to go to the grocery store. Stop being lazy and make sure I got some better, better food for myself. And also too, just to add a little more carbs and fat before I work out, we have some bunches of oats with some milk. So yeah, that's what we're gonna eat for breakfast. Also got our coffee over here working too, as we, eat our food. I'm gonna make sure I drink some water first so I can stay hydrated and not drink coffee first, so I don't, be more dehydrated than I already am. What's up, guys? We are going to the gym now. Back and by, as you guys know. Figure out a way to make sure you move around and be active. I know it's cold outside, but most of you guys have heat in your car, so warm your car up and get your ass to the gym or do something at home in the comfort of your own home in front of a TV screen and do a YouTube video. But anyway, today I want to talk about excuses. Everyone has one, like an asshole. Everyone makes excuses for everything. I am a victim of it. I've made excuses for things that, I could have controlled in my life. I've made excuses for things, my own actions. In reality, it was my own fault, no one else's, right? So, I want you guys to stop making excuses for yourself. Stop making excuses on why you're not where you are, why you didn't get that girl, why are you broke. Like, bro, it don't fucking matter, dude. It don't matter. Stop using excuses to procrastinate. Stop using excuses to, stay stagnant. Stop using excuses to be lazy. Stop using excuses to not get anything done. My son agrees with me back there. Stop. Stop, dude. Like, dudes and dudettes. Excuses are not going to get you anywhere. Excuses are only going to get you to a place that you don't want to be, which is unsuccessful and not reaching your full potential and not reaching the goals that you want to reach. You know what I'm saying? So you got to stop making excuses. I hear this shit all the time. I'm a parent, so I understand this. People who work full time and then they have, obligations to raise their children and be in a relationship. They're married or with the person they had a kid with, and like, I don't have time to work out because I'm a parent. And now they're like, bro, yes you do. You sitting in front of Netflix and fucking, mindlessly watching TV for hours. You're sitting on your phone and mindlessly scrolling up for hours. If you're on your phone, watch my videos. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you have time for what you value, and if you really value something that you really say you care about and you really want to achieve, you will find the fucking time to do that. That is not an excuse. We all have 24 hours in the day. Every one of us has the same amount of time in the day, every single day. So you cannot use the excuse of not having enough time. That is bullshit. That is not true. That is an excuse to be lazy and not to chase your goals. You make time for what you care about, what you value. And a lot of us value entertainment and indulgence and, consumption of food, of media, of movies, of just things that may not really fucking matter. My biggest issue with my own time management, I have ADHD. Not gonna lie. I get distracted very, very easily, very, very fast. I could be, doing my homework or doing something, read a book, and I see a fucking duck fly by or walk by. You know what I'm saying? That just look at the duck for like 20 minutes and just be at all. I'm like, damn, I waited 20 minutes looking at a duck. I should have been reading this book. I should have been doing this, doing that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, when I do like my writings with it, I gotta get my phone out of the fucking room because I would not get anything out of my phone's room. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, you value what you value, and that's what you spend your time on. So a lot of us value, how things that make us feel good rather than things that makes us feel better. And once you prioritize the stuff that makes you become a better person rather than what makes you feel good, then that is the steps you're going to take to become a better person in general. Stop prioritizing things that make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Your wants, not your needs, your wants.
That is the main issue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you can say, oh yeah, I care about doing this, I care about this goal, but no, you don't. You're playing video games. You really care about, getting a better physique. You will put that effort you put into fucking playing video games and trying to be, get a prestige on fucking Call of Duty than trying to get some abs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, stop making excuses. Excuses are what ruin people's dreams and people's goals and people's everything. For example, man, one of the greatest, people of our time, actors, comedians of our time, was one of the realest people I've ever seen speak or talk, is Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, literally, if you know Jim Carrey's story, Jim Carrey literally failed multiple times to get on Saturday Night Live. He actually never got on Saturday Night Live. He auditioned, I think, like 4 or 5 times. He failed every single time. And he failed and failed and failed and failed. And they kept telling him, no, you're not funny enough. You're not good enough. Did he use that as an excuse to stop acting and stop being a comedian? No. I know everybody doesn't have this, everybody doesn't have the optimism that Jim Carrey has. But he kept, defining his craft. He kept working and he kept doing what he needed to do. He kept doing shows. He kept, becoming a better comedian and becoming a better person. And he just, carried out hope and kept working at it. And eventually he got on Living Color, which is, a great show in the 90s. And, the rest is history. Jim Carrey is Jim Carrey. What I'm saying is he didn't use an excuse of people telling him, no, you're not good enough, to stop, doing the stuff that he valued and doing stuff that he loved. And that's a lot of things. That's the things we run into a lot in our lives. People telling us, no, you're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. You're not lean enough. You're not big enough. You're not cute enough. You're not rich enough. You know what I'm saying? You're not tall enough. You're not this. You're not that. No. You go to an interview. No, we moved on with somebody else. You're going to be told no all your life. But you cannot use no as an excuse to not. You know what I'm saying? My son about to say no. But you can't use no as an excuse for why you can't do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make these videos like in the car, not only for you guys, to motivate you guys to become better people and, better individuals and, want to, work as hard as you can. I do this for myself too, because in order for me to be a better person, if I'm telling you guys to do something, I have to lead by example and be that and do that and, be the best person I can be. And, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that give fucking empty fucking opinions and empty advice and empty motivation. They tell you what to do and what you should do, but they don't fucking do it themselves. They don't fucking actually put in the work. They don't fucking actually care about what they're saying. They're just saying, shit to get you hooked on them, because, people love people that motivate them and, tell them what to do and what they should do. But in reality, a lot of these people that give you advice don't give a fuck about you. And I'm not one of those people, guys. I care about whoever's watching this video. I don't care if it's one person, two people. I don't care. And what I'm telling you is something that I try to do and try to be the best at in my own personal life. And like I said, I'll try to lead by example. But guys, excuses are not what you should be making for yourself if you're trying to be the best version of yourself and trying to achieve something great. Excuses will do nothing for you other than make you stagnant, other than make you, less likely to succeed in whatever you want to do. So we have to eliminate excuses. We have to eliminate these weaknesses, these cancers in ourselves that limits the ability we have within ourselves. We have to eliminate it. We gotta destroy it. We got to destroy it. I'm serious, guys. You can be what you want to be. Your goal and your dream you can accomplish if you eliminate excuses. So I'm like I said, I'm still a victim of it. I still struggle with it. You know what I'm saying? Making excuses for myself, but I have to, snap back in reality and say, is this really somebody else's fault, or is this you just being a bitch and making excuses for yourself because you're being lazy or you can't take accountability or whatever? Like, you have to dig deeper in your brain and honestly have a real conversation with yourself about the situation that you're in. So, as you guys know, see you guys upstairs. Hopefully have a great workout. I'm gonna buy me an energy drink because I need some energy right now to, have a good workout. So, see ya. All right, my head looking extra fat right now, but I'm finna hit about 10 minutes on this treadmill, 15% incline, 2.5 miles per hour, as you guys know. 10 minutes done. As you guys can see, I got my energy drink, 300 milligrams. Ooh, it's gonna kill me. My favorite water, and my tripod, ready to go. All right, guys, we're gonna just do some mid-grip, neutral grip, mid-grip, some middle range. All right, guys, so today we're gonna do some neutral grip lat pull down with, we're doing stiff arm pull downs for our lats, but instead of using like an easy bar or another like lat pull down bar, we're gonna use some ropes just to kind of change it up a little bit. We're programming maybe 4 sets each, really try to burn our lats, really try to get a great stretch and kill ourselves. It's like very, very cold in here and it's very, very cold outside, so it's kind of hard for me to get warmed up because I didn't slept that well, so it is what it is. Let's try to do the best we can. But it's fucking freezing in here. It's like they didn't turn up the air or something. They need to turn the heat on in this bitch. Ah, man, there's nothing. I swear there's nothing better. It's nothing better than back day. It's back day, back in my day. It's something about a lat pump that just makes you just feel, I don't know, bigger than life. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just love the pump that you get in your back. When you get a pump in your back, it just makes you feel big. Like you do that lat spread and it just makes you feel like a wide fucking beast. I swear to God. I don't know if it's just me or anything, but you guys let me know how you feel when you get your lat pump and all that stuff. But it's probably for me the reason why I love the lat pump and I love my back pump, because it took me a very long time to actually understand how to train my back, how to get a great stimulus for growth for my back, and actually how to feel the muscles that I was working, because it's not an easy muscle to fucking train, to be honest with you, because you can't see that. You can't see your lat. You can't see your lats, your traps. You can't see your rhomboids. You can't see your rectus spinae and all that stuff like that. Like, you cannot see your back because it's on your back. It's behind you, right? Versus everything else that's outside of your hamstrings, your glutes, and your calves, right? You can see in a mirror. You can kind of pump it and, flex it. It's very hard to flex your lats and flex your back muscles and stuff like that. So I think that's why I appreciate back day probably the most, because I've came the farthest in that area. I've always had big legs, big strong legs, and big glutes. I've always had big arms and a big chest. I've always had wide shoulders and shit like that. That's just something I've naturally had just from playing sports, playing football and basketball and running track and just being athletic my entire life and being an athlete. But when you have a nice back, it's just you put in some work and you appreciate it a little bit more. You feel me? But I love supersetting my back, guys. As you guys know, it's just something that really cooks the fuck out of your fucking your lats. So if you guys haven't, try it out. You don't have to do it necessarily, especially technically doing 2 vertical movements. But I just enjoy getting like burnt up and beat up early in my workouts, just so I'm not lifting as heavy later on, and just because it feels good to get that pump. But the difference is with like this rope enhancement is, as you can see, I can pull all the way down, so it gives me a better range of motion at the bottom for a stretch. But you do have to sacrifice weight. In my first couple sets, I didn't do that. I should have went down in the weight. Because it's a little bit less leverage. You have more leverage with a easy bar. I'm probably gonna repeat this again, but it just it's a different feeling. So you have to go down in weight when you change things up, and with a rope enhancement versus like a thicker bar enhancement. But all in all, like I've told you guys before, when an exercise is getting stale, either completely change the exercise and do another exercise that's going to kind of do the same thing for you, or change the grip, the enhancement, the attachment, train to hand placement, do something differently with that exercise, so you get a new stimulus for growth, because things do get stale. Your body adapts pretty well. Your body is a great machine for adapting. That's why the human race is the dominant species on this planet, because we're the best adapted creature on this fucking land. So you just got to switch it up every now and then, you feel me? Probably about a month or 2 months or so. But to be honest with you, back's feeling great, lats feeling great, and I'm loving these angles. I'm doing a better job with the angles, guys. I'm doing a better job with filming. I know sometimes you probably guys probably get irritated, like, damn, bro, I can't even see the entirety of your back. I can't see the entirety of yourself. Or you're cutting your fucking head off, you're cutting this off. And guys, photography, filming is not my fucking strong suit. My strong suit is lifting weights, of course, and, you know, the fitness shit and other things. But this stuff is not my strong suit. But no excuses. I can always get better at it, guys. You always get better at stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have nobody to do it for you, just figure it out. You know, do the best you can. It's better to figure things out and do it, you know, decently versus, you know, not doing it at all, because at least you have, you know, a decent product. You know, a lot of people don't do things because they're not experts at it. And like, bro, you don't have to be an expert to do anything. You can, you know, a lot of stuff you can self-teach yourself because of YouTube, or just, you know, trial and error, or just because of, you know, the experience of trying things out. You feel me? So don't be scared to try new things and do things on your own if you have to, because that's how you learn. And you build another skill when you do that. And, you know, you never get started unless you get started. And if that means you gotta get started on your own, it is what it is. Like for my filming, like sometimes I do like short films. I might have 1 or 2 characters. I might be the only character, and I do it in a way that makes sense for the story. So I'm not gonna wait around for people. So don't wait around for people. You know, get after it, jump on it right then and there, and do the best you can right there. But as you guys can see, we can't go all the way down anymore, so we're partial repping the fuck out of this set to really cook our lats, which it just feels really good right now. And yeah, right there is our last set. And then here we go with these, and then this is the lightest set. Everything's drop set, of course. And as you guys can see, when I'm going up, I'm trying to let that thing go all the way up as far as possible to continuously stretch out those lats. And then like when I'm pulling, I'm holding it down there for a second, boom, about a half second or so, just to, you know, get that squeeze. But forearm's looking pretty good. Keep my head down when I'm going up. It's okay to bring your head up when you're going down, but, you know, I think this is textbook. I think I'm looking pretty good. And as you guys know, I love this attachment because I can put my hands in the holes. Pause, no diddy. But I can put my hands all the way in the holes so I can fist it. And then I can pull with my wrist, which, you know, pulling with your wrist. You can pull with your hands too, but pulling with your wrist helps with forearm fatigue. You know, a lot of times when you're pulling with your actual hands, your forearms kind of get, you know, worked, and they start to fatigue, and a lot of times you're going to fatigue out from your forearms and not from your back. And when that happens, you can't do as many reps as you want to because your forearms are too tired. But guys, right now we're going to do some partials because the family can't get all the way down, and, you know, finish it up strong, finish it as best we can, and let's move on. I want to say thank you, Tupac, for getting me through this damn workout. Rest in peace to the king. Rest in peace to one of the goats, because he's definitely feeling his workout right now. Also, too, guys, one thing I realized, because I haven't done it for a while, when you're using a rope, or like one of like a rope, or like, you know what I'm saying, one of those, the things I'm using for my lat pull downs, stiff arm lat pull downs. When you're using something like that, it has something like that, you have to go down in weight. When you have like a solid bar, you can use more weight because it's more leverage. But when you're using a rope or something like that, you don't have as much leverage. So I would recommend going down in weight and focusing on really getting good reps, good amount of reps, probably like 10 to maybe 15. If you really want to go to 20, that's fine, but getting more reps with that, because like I said, more leverage, less leverage. So if you got more leverage, you probably do heavier weight, less leverage, more weight. All right, next thing, guys, is going to be some machine rows, and then we're going to superset that with some reverse pec deck to hit our rear delts. And after that, we're done with back. Less would be biceps. So let's finish it up. 3 to 4 sets, feeling good. Hopefully get 4 sets, but let's see how it goes. I honestly don't even know what this machine is called. Like, of course, it's a machine that you can row, a machine that you can do RDLs with, and a machine that you can do shrugs with. So it is a multi-purposed machine, but I'm not exactly sure what it's called. But I'm actually liking this for rowing. The only thing I don't like is like my hands are a little bit wider than I want them to, which is fine. But what I do like is when I'm going down, it allows me to go all the way down, probably because of weights in front of me, and allows me like to go down further than I would with a barbell, and it kind of stretches out my back really nicely. My bad, man, I forgot to record my first set of reverse pec deck, so that's why it's only 3 guys. yeah, going back to this machine. But yeah, it just feels really good on the way down for the stretch. I really can lean forward and really get a great stretch of my lats at the bottom. So that's why I really, really, really enjoy this exercise. Guys, let me know if you have this machine in your gym. Just like I said, this is a machine that I don't really know what the name is to this, but great feeling. As you guys can see, going down slow, stretch, hold it, boom, row. And the most important part of the rowing portion is the bottom. That's where the stretch happens. Like, I'll see a lot of people that fucking only care about the fucking, pulling the weight up part, and then it's the weight dropping. I'm like, dude, you're leaving gains on the table. When you roll that bitch up, let the bitch go down slowly so you can stretch out those lats at the bottom so you can grow. It's not about the weight, motherfucker. It's about the stretch. It's about the stretch. It's about the stretch. It's trying to stretch like Mr. Fantastic in this bitch. You're trying to get that shit to stretch out. So if you can't allow the weight to go down slow, then the weight's too heavy, of course. So, remember that. And reverse pec deck, I'm not going to lie, it's been giving me a great fucking burn of my rear delts. And it's probably because I haven't done these. I did them last week, but recently, the last couple of months, I haven't done these a lot. So, like I said, it goes back to what I've said before, guys. We get a new stimulus for growth, or a new workout, or a new exercise that you haven't done for a while and never done before. It can re-jump or restart, the gains process, because your body thinks it's a new thing that you haven't done before. So, a new stimulus for growth. So, remember that. And as you guys know, everything's a drop set. I'm going kind of faster with this because it's lighter, but I'm still taking my time on the way down too. So, it's okay to go a little bit quicker. I just try to emphasize, and, I kind of over dramatize going down slow, or, going slow, but that works for me. You don't have to be as slow as me. You can go a little bit quicker than me if you really want to, but that's just me, guys. And my back is tore up. As I'm recording this, my back is tore the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie. And your rear delts are a part of your back, guys. Your rear delts are a part of your back. I know it's a part of your overall shoulder, but it's a part of your back. It's always that debate on when you should trade your rear delts. And I mean, honestly, if you want to trade on your shoulder day, you can, but there's going to be some overlap when you're doing, your back, your pull day, because you're going to use your rear delts to pull anyway. So that's why I trade them on my back days. But, either or is fine. It doesn't really matter that much, honestly. You're gonna work them regardless. So, pick the day that, makes sense to you. But I mean, there's a case that, you're doing some side raises and then you superset it with some bent over side raises that your rear delts too. And that's a nice little superset right there. But, everybody's a tad bit different, and I just like to train them on back because it looks good. Like, it's a part of your back. Like, you don't see your rear delts from the front or the side. You see them from your back. So that's why I do what I do. And my triceps, I just like my side angle, because my triceps, my biceps, my delts, like even my calves and my quads just all look, pretty good. Like, it's just, I have a really good side profile, and also my fucking head is huge, guys. I know. You guys can remind me in the comments, but yeah, let's finish up these. These fucking are cooking the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably cooking me because, like, I've already did a lat pull down, and I did the stiff arm lat pull down too. So, kind of some work there with the rear delts already. But man, my rear delts are cooking. My lats are cooking. My back is cooking. Everything is getting cooked like a motherfucking pie right now. So, but we're gonna go all the way to failure. We're gonna go all the way to the point that we cannot go any further, because this is the only rear delt isolation exercise I'm gonna do. So, and we're already doing 4 sets. I usually do 3 to 4 sets if I'm doing one muscle group anyway. So you guys can see I can't go any more, but we're still trying to pump these suckers out anyway. All right, y'all, we really finna blast our fucking shit real quick. Blast our biceps. We're gonna do a superset with some cable curls, just to really get a fucking great lengthening portion of the lift and really be able to tax our shit, do a lot of reps, and then right after we're gonna do some easy bar curls to really fucking pump our shit up, you know what I'm saying? You guys will start to understand why I love the superset. I'm starting to like the idea of doing a quick little, bicep, not a quick little bicep superset, because I do not like training my biceps at all. I hate training my biceps. They hurt, just like how I feel with my hamstrings. I feel my biceps. I don't like training them at all, but I do want better biceps. I do want bigger biceps. I want nicer biceps. I want leaner biceps. I want to see the striation in my biceps, but I don't like, I don't like training them. So for me, it's like feels better for me to do a superset and do a quick superset, because then I can blast the fuck out of them. They can blow up really well. I can like beat the shit out of them. I'm getting, doing 3 or 4 sets with these exercises. I'm getting between 6 and 8 sets just like that with these, and your biceps recover very fast anyway. So me doing this within like 10, 15 minutes, even less time, like I'm getting a quick little nice, effective exercise for my biceps, because it's getting a great stretch with the cables, and I'm getting a great pump of all 3 heads with the EC bar, because the hand placement and the grip, you kind of get a neutral grip a little bit, so you hit your brachialis too. So combining those 2 together just gives you a fucking phenomenal bicep pump, and then going lighter on one or the other, it just really blows your biceps up really well. Like as I'm speaking and recording this, my biceps are pretty sore, and I'm still getting some good ass work with my biceps. Like you don't need a lot of recovery time with like your biceps, your triceps, your delts, your calves. Like when you isolating a muscle like that, it doesn't need that much recovery, because it is that one muscle versus a compliment when you got multiple muscles, recovering. So it takes longer. Like your quads, your hammies, and your glutes and stuff like that, your chest even, they take longer to recover, because they're bigger, way bigger muscles and muscle groups than your biceps and your fucking, your delts and stuff like that. So you need more time to actually recover. So that's why I like blasting these motherfuckers. If I could get this shit done really quickly and still get gains and still get a good amount of gains, then why not? Why should I wait around for a couple minutes just to do biceps, right? You should just get out the way and pump the fuck out of them and kill them, and then move on with your day, go do cardio, and you still got to get bicep pump. Like my biceps would look better than they ever have in my life at this moment, and I've been doing this for a while, doing these quick little supersets, and they're effective. And like I said, as long as you're getting a great amount of reps, a great amount of sets, great intensity, and taking your time, getting a full stretch, doing partial reps when needed, usually at the end of your set, your biceps are gonna be fine. You're gonna, build a lot of progress with them. Like I see a lot of men overtrain their biceps to the point that I think they're doing more damage than actually building up their biceps, because they're training so fucking much like they're like this huge muscle. In reality, they're not. They don't need that much volume. Actually, your triceps need more volume than your biceps, because your triceps takes up 2/3 of your arm, is a bigger muscle than your biceps. So like, you don't need as much, volume for your biceps as you think you do. Just remember that when you're, in a gym training your biceps. Like, do I need 3 or 4 exercises for my biceps? No. 1 really is enough, but maybe 2 at the most, and maybe like a burnout exercise is that's all you need, honestly. But as you guys can see, like just now from this angle, from the last angle, like look how like beefed up and like pumped up my biceps are, because like I said, that's all you need. And my biceps are on fire. They fucking burn, but I'm gonna, I'm gonna get up my head and say fuck the pain, ignore the pain, and just kill the fuck out of your biceps. Like look at that. Like look at the striations, look at the veins in my biceps, look at how pumped it is. It looks good. Like my biceps look bigger than my front delt and my side delt together. That's how like pumped up they are. And I just love the vascularity in my arms. Yeah, and we're doing some partial reps at the end, make them partials just like that, because we're trying to cook our shit as always. So we decided to do 3 sets, but technically it's 6 sets because it's a superset. So our biceps are pretty cooked, but all in all, pretty quick day, pretty good day here. My back feels great. Biceps feel pretty pumped up on the treadmill. Doing a 18% incline, 29 miles per hour. Gonna do about 30 minutes, as you guys can see. I'm already halfway in there, and I'm sweating up a storm, dripping. So let's finish our cardio, end this day off, pretty well, and leave and go get some food. 30 minutes, I'm finna head out. All right, so 30 plus 40, I can't do math, guys. 30 plus 10 is 40 minutes cardio, so pretty good. Next meal is just some leftover chili, turkey chili, and as you guys can see, mozzarella cheese on top. 2 chicken
2 chicken drumsticks, and an apple. High protein, decent amount of fiber because of the beans and all the vegetables in there. Of course, you know, the apple has fiber, of course. And high protein because of the ground turkey, the beans, the lentils, and then also the drumsticks, of course. And of course, I use your sugar barbecue sauce. Next meal is some grilled nuggets, 8 count, and also some fries. I gotta get fries, I'm sorry, I love it. But we're saving calories with the grilled nuggets instead of getting the breaded nuggets. And then a diet lemonade for the drink. All right, for the snack before we have dinner, we're gonna have a protein bar. It's pure protein. It is caramel churro and also a banana. So I'll let you guys know how this tastes. Sorry guys, I gotta go downstairs to change the laundry, but I'm in front of a light, so I might as well show you guys real quick. I'll give it a 6. Tastes not bad, but very hard and chewy, but 20 grams of protein, not bad. It's like I'm chewing a cinnamon dry eraser. That's what it tastes like. It really tastes like that, so. Dinner, we have 2 tacos on high fiber tortilla shells, and of course we're using ground turkey instead of ground beef. 90-10, so a little bit higher in fat, but not bad, and also a Sun-Kissed zero sugar to wash it all down. For dessert, we're gonna try something we've never tried before. This, I think, is new. It's the Oikos brand, but it's like a Greek yogurt drink, kind of like, you know, the Greek yogurt drinks that other companies do. 23 grams of protein, pretty decent. So let's try it out. My son's crying. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at my son. It's time for him to go to bed. Guys, this is a hit. It's a quick little 23 grams of protein. I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty good. I'm enjoying this right now. So hey, I got another hit real quick for my protein, protein sources. So I'll give this a 10 out of 10 for just what it is. It's only 140 calories too. So guys, you gotta try this. Try out as you guys can see, I'll take the wrapper off. Try it out. I'm telling you, 140 calories for 23 grams of protein. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. Hey, it is what it is. Also, we got a little dessert, brownie, and some hot cocoa with some marshmallows.